How much have you been able to test against Mecha Frieza?
Not a lot, I'll be honest.
Gotcha.
It's one of the decks I have fewer experience, less experience with, but still some.
Gotcha. Do any cards in your deck strike you as like particularly helpful in this matchup?
Ooh, good question. Um,
There is one that I'm thinking of. I want to see if you're on the same page.
I am going to
You could do
say,
your mulligan first. Yeah.
yeah, I think keep these three.
I don't think you need to keep two balls. I think keeping one is okay. Because
Okay.
there is that. So the other card I'm thinking of, Demigra 5-drop.
Yeah,
This matchup normally, like, most turns will allow it. You swing with that card first every single turn. Especially once you're awakened and you don't care about your leader attacking anymore because your leader no longer has to attack to draw, right? So, yeah, sticking Demigra, which they have a very hard time removing, and then just swinging with it every single turn. That's the way to go. I also do play a turn behind this matchup, so normally I won't cast Broly on one, just to
Okay.
stop the Universe
You,
9 shenanigans.
yeah. All right. Taking one life here is probably fine, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Shake, draw two hands. Peep three. Peep four. Oh, that's five. There we go. Yeah, so normally I would go for a fifth one there if I didn't already have a one drop Broly in my hands. Um,
Yeah, no, I like the way this is done because I like looking at like up to five. So I like to look 1, 2, 3, and then if I hit 3 right there, I'll stop looking because the worst feeling is when you bottom deck like a heartfelt plea or a super combo.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that's totally fine. Yeah, one of my biggest issues when I play against Mecha is the Vegeta Unison of Fury Unison. Not every build of Mecha plays it, but I think most of the more competitive ones do. But that's where you try to like find your Unison to kill it. I also am not afraid to throw a Champa at it if I need to, so keep that in mind as well.
Okay. All right. Draw. Oh. Ah. We are
Forgot to
slightly
import.
outdated.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. That's all right.
Okay. Uh. So we'll
Yeah, definitely
charge
one of those.
this,
Yep.
and we want to activate this before we go searching for 30k.
Yep. Yep. Now here, taking a life is kind of iffy. Like I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't take the life because I'd wait to draw a heartfelt plea because I don't want to have to be
Yeah.
I don't want to awaken too fast, So that's kind of what I would think.
Yeah. I like it. So check 3 and top 5. All right.
Oh, 2 Demigras. That's a little rough.
It's a little rough. Yeah.
Are you playing the Toa that can grab it back or no?
I am not. No. Is there any world where we don't take a Demigra there?
No, I don't think so. I think feeling the
Yeah.
drop because otherwise the alternative is putting it to the bottom, right? And like you do have deck shuffles, which I guess is a thing, but I think feeling the
Yeah.
drop is so important.
All right.
Yeah, this is not bad because he hasn't Unite assembled yet, and you're gonna rip a card out of his hand, so still looking okay.
Cool. Uh,
Plus, I think in this list you might have one more Demigra if this isn't the yeah you do have one more Demigra in
I
there.
do. I do. Yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. This guy. Shuffle and shake. Cheer. So, I mean, we can bring back a blocker here, or I mean, it would be the blocker. It wouldn't be this guy.
Yeah, I,
Um,
the blocker's. I mean, you could bring it out for the free value of it, but the blocker's not exactly necessary in this matchup. I would attack first though, see what you draw.
yeah, yeah,
Get the option first. Worst case scenario, you could bring the blocker out and even attack with it. I don't even think that's bad because you want to take away as much life from Mecha as you can because it's one of the decks that actively needs its life to play the game. So yeah, we might just end up. Yeah, he's gonna take that. I would swing with this guy, just because like he could have a battle trick like Zamasa Super Combo or something along those lines to tap it.
sure.
So you want to like attack and then play, attack and then play if you get the drift.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I think playing the blocker here to attack is actually good. Putting him at 5. Still not gonna get good value out of Unite Assemble.
D
S.
S. I'm pressing D. S. S.
Yeah, at 6 life on turn 2, I'm not really worried about Mecha doing too much damage to us.
Yeah. Okay, so we probably want to be the aggressor in this matchup generally. Would that be correct?
Yeah, definitely. I think
Yeah.
Mecha wins the long dragged out game. But even then, like if you put them to 2-1 life, they're very limited in what they can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they're going all in, they'll take all their life to use as many extra cards as possible. But if you put them in that position before they get to their next turn, they're in for a rough time. And he's also playing the Slug Engine, which is actually very useless against us, which is nice. So he's got some dead cards in his hand too.
I'm sure. Yeah. I was about to say I'm sure this will be 10, and then we just take it, right?
Yep. Tapping 2 for something. Okay,
Yeah.
he's playing the Unison. Not the end of the world.
Oh, what's he saying?
He's just explaining the unit. He's like adding a marker or taking a marker off. Because the card gives itself a marker by tapping something, which is not one of its marker effects. So he can do that and then do the -1.
Okay. Did he attack? I assume he attacked me there, right?
No. With the Unison, he had to tap it to give it a marker
Oh, right. Yeah.
and then take a marker off with the -1 skill.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Okay.
being in this position is a little awkward, but it's not the worst. I think honestly, what you could do is, well, what are you thinking about doing?
Um, I uh, I mean, we have to get the unison off the board.
Mm-hmm.
That's my first thought.
Yep.
So this turn, I'm kind of looking at uh, probably play Mecha. What am I naming in this matchup? Is it Celzino again? Maybe not. So this slug engine, does it start at 3?
It starts at 1. He has the
Start.
1-drop in his warp right now. But that engine's actually not very good against Dark Broly because you just swing into it for free. Like 20k against other decks is kind of big, but for Dark Broly, it's actually not very tough to deal with. But what I'm thinking, and we can debate whether or not one player is better than the other. But what I'm thinking is we actually throw a Champa at that Unison with the leader swing, get it off the board.
Okay.
And then we combo the Ravager to replay it. That's what I'm thinking. Because you can't swing a Ravager anyway this turn, which is a little unfortunate. But if we get it off the field and then maybe play the 1-drop. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we had to warp the 1-drop. Whoops. I thought the 1-drop was still in the drop area. All right, throws the plans off slightly. But even there, I think we still just throw the Champa at the Unison. Yeah, because Playing
Yeah.
Mecha, you're not gonna be able to kill the Unison unless you combo into the leader swing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I was just thinking we could have played the True Fighting Spirit in case he wanted to use Nimbus. But it looks like he's going to pitch a card anyway, which is actually totally fine because we're not really attacking much for the rest of the turn anyway.
Yeah.
But actually, I actually have an idea. But did you draw your card yet?
Oh no, I haven't.
No, cool.
So I'm kind of thinking True Fighting Spirits into.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Unison
I'm
there.
thinking the same thing. Yeah, because we won't end tapped out, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have mentioned the True Fighting Spirit before the Nimbus came down because I was thinking he was gonna probably negate to save it, but
That's probably something I should have thought of too. Um, so yeah.
well, so True Fighting Spirit, you take the life on attack declaration.
On attack. Okay.
Yep.
Shake and shake.
No response. Cool. Yeah, I actually like this to be honest because he burned a Nimbus. He also pitched a card, which oh, you're gonna send the True Fighting Spirit to the drop. That's okay. But yeah, I like this because he definitely wasted a card on that Nimbus. He didn't have to pitch a card because we don't have that many attackers this turn because he already floodgated us. He's at 4
We can
life
hold
now.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hold off Awakening here, right?
Yeah, you can. I mean,
mean-
we can always do it defensively. The only problem is we're missing out on a card. I think at this point we have to just ignore Heartfelt Plea. We just don't have to set up for it. So honestly,
Okay.
I'd probably Awaken to get the extra draws.
Yeah. Okay.
Because now you can activate main, put 3 back into the drop.
I haven't even activated the front side of it yet.
True,
So.
true. Yep. Yikes.
3, okay. So 5.
All right, not bad.
Great.
And then once we use the backside effect, we'll have 5 in there, so that's pretty good.
Come on. Bottom.
Yeah, worst case scenario, if we draw plea, we just bottom deck it with a super combo, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. 2. And then 1. Oh. 2. 3. And draw. Alright.
Yeah, not the worst thing in the world. And we had the blocker to defend too, so far looks good. Swinging before awakening. All right, I guess you got the free swing at the True Fighting Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see a need to block it. I agree.
Yeah. Just letting this happen, I think.
Yeah.
He has done his job in my eyes. Oh. Got 9. Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna get the draw 2 and go to 3 life. That's interesting. So, I mean, I guess he wanted to use the energy before awakening. That makes sense. But
Yeah.
now, if he doesn't win this turn, he's putting himself in a riskier position.
Yeah.
Could play another Vegeta Unison though. That would be annoying.
Uh, 15 is fine.
Oh, okay, just gonna do that and pass. Interesting.
Okay.
We take those. I
So,
think.
yeah, what does this mean then? Just lots of negates?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, so we're gonna throw an energy down here. Now, Makikabora, this matchup is very weird because he has a lot of options. Mecha Frieza is definitely not a linear strategy, so Meki doesn't have as much value, but There are some things we can call, like we can call Bergamo, but the awkward part is we're paying 2 to, stop our opponent from tapping 2 of our energy, right? So that's a little weird.
Yeah.
We could just start swinging before we play anything and, keep all of our options open.
Yeah, I don't hate that, I don't think.
Yeah, so we know he's playing Nimbus. I don't think he's playing Zamasu Super Combo. I mean, granted, we haven't seen any Zamasu Super Combos or any Super Combos at all yet.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't really care if our leader gets tapped because we don't need to swing with our leader to draw anymore. So, yeah, I think swinging 30k first is the best way to go.
Yeah.
All right. He's definitely taking that damage. Let's see what he's got for us. Okay, he is playing Zamasu. Not the worst thing. Okay. Burn 2 super combos that don't draw him cards. He did stop 2 of our attacks, which is pretty strong. But we still get leader draws, which is okay.
Yeah.
What does our drop look like?
So we need to get a couple more things in there. We could start with Brainwashed.
I kind of like Brainwash because then we can even go into a 1-drop play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a good amount of energy, so that seems pretty good. Actually, sorry, can we look at that one more time?
Oh, which one?
The
drop?
Yeah, the drop area. Yeah, so I like Brainwash play because we do have 2 cards in our drop that we can't use for Dark Rollies, so we can actually kind of exchange that around. Now, if we do leader effect first to put 3 back, does that make the order somehow better? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this then.
So it's an all to warp, and then okay. So putting 3 back, putting the 1-drops back.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the.
Well, you only need 1-drop, so I would do like 1-drop, Ravager, and Berserker probably.
Oh. Response.
Giant Ball, put it to rest. All right.
Press it. Okay.
Does he have Poutine? Guess not.
And you would have Poutines on the Zamasu, right?
True, yeah.
That's that. Okay.
He's got some decent interruptions this turn.
He does.
Yeah, I guess we might as well just use leader effect now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what we really want, we want to get some sort of attack off where we can use our leader skill to, quote unquote combo off the Ravager and the Brainwash. Because now we don't want the Brainwash to go to warp. We'd rather the Brainwash go to the drop.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Nice.
Okay. So to accomplish that, we have to play Mecha, and then we can activate battle the Cayenne.
Well, yeah, we could do that. I mean, but to save energy, we could even go 1-drop into Ball.
Oh yeah. That's even better.
Yeah, I would leave. We have Ravager in play, so we can't. So we have to play Berserker or the red guy, which either one doesn't really matter. Yeah. Probably play the red guy because at least if he plays a battle card during our turn, we can play Berserker. Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
And I have to pay 1 for that.
Yep.
Well.
Cool.
Red guy.
Let's see if he's got something for this one. 30k.
So if just as a clarification question, if he negates an attack, I don't get the opportunity to do activate battles or anything, right?
Correct. Yeah, because activate battle activates during the combo step.
Yeah. Okay. So activate the guy.
Yeah, I think putting it in play is good just to get the attacker. Plus, he really shouldn't be able to remove it. He might have his own Kai if he's not playing Salzino. But I think at this point we just want the 40k attacker. I would also though combo off the brainwash and the Ravager
Uh, oh yeah.
on the board. Yeah, because we just want them in the drop area now, and we have the potential to replay Ravager. So yeah, that'll leave it at 30, but I think that's totally fine. Oh, okay, he goes to 2. That's really good. What's our drop look like now? We should have like maybe 4 or 5. 5? Okay.
Yeah. Close.
Yeah, I mean if he lets the Kai attack go through, I wouldn't be upset about comboing. Even then, actually, we have a 1-drop ball play again, so that's also fine.
Okay. So yeah, the 1-drop ball play is probably just better than discarding these 2 Toas.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because we don't really need all the excess energy. Like, we're making good use of it. It's like I forgot how to play. Yeah, I mean, he had a really good interruption for the start of our turn.
I wonder why that is.
What? Oh, why you're doing
good. All right.
Goes down to 1. As long as there's no negates, this is pretty easy.
Okay, and keep forgetting what this is. It is S. I should have more confidence in myself.
So I would leave the Ravager in the drop, just in case there's none in the deck. Yeah,
Ooh, there's not.
Yeah, so that's fine. We can go right to the drop and play one. You could play Berserker from the drop. Sorry, Ravager. Because ball also lets you play from the drop area.
Oh, how is this the first time how is this the first time I have heard about this? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't usually come up, but when it does, it's clutch.
Let's see. Anything specific here? I guess just the Vegeta. I don't want to see it again, or the.
Well, so Ravager can only hit battle cards in the drop area.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, against Mecha, it's not super relevant.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just take please and 1 from hand. Oh, they did the 1 from hand, did they? Yeah.
Yep. Let's see if he's got any negates. Okay, so one thing I would think about is Heroine's Lineage.
Yes.
It's kind of a card you just always have to think about now, which kind of sucks. But in any other scenario, all in here would be totally fine. But the nice thing about going against Mecha is that they typically won't have a lot of combo power. Now, I say that, but he does have 2 energy up to potentially use 2 Vegeta's Final Flash, which would bring him to 45k alone. So I think something along the lines of like 50 to 60k here is pretty good.
Okay. So we'll start with the super combo anyway, right?
For sure, yeah. Yeah, and now normally the bottom deck would be Heartfelt, right? But we even could combo it.
Yeah, plus 10k here is pretty good. So put a Toa on the bottom, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Especially because it's 0 combo, yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't you going to bottom? There we go. Draw 2. Oh.
Okay,
My
yeah.
goodness.
So yeah, forcing this is pretty easy. Yeah, we don't have to quite go all in, but we're still gonna have a really good number. Okay, another one.
Could probably put Heartfelt in the bottom now.
Yeah, I think at this point it's fine. What do we got? 60 so far.
60 so far.
2 flashes. 2 flashes get us into 45.
We can brainwashed again as well.
Well, not this turn because we played brainwash this turn.
Oh, does Overrealm have like a unique clause?
Yeah, yeah. You can only activate
Okay.
Overwhelm once per turn. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I think I'm happy leaving it at 60 and then
Yeah, I think 60 is okay.
tell him to go for it.
And at this point, actually, do we even have the potential to play Brainwash from the drop? Not Brainwash. I'm sorry, I always mix up the names. Berserker. We don't have a Berserker, but that's okay.
Yeah, we probably could have comboed off
Yeah, combo the
the
blocker to
blocker
play
again.
it. Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah.
So many things to think about. Just trying to win the
Yeah.
game. What does he got? 25, 35, 45, 50, 60. 65. Is he over comboing? 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Oh, 65. Nope. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, gonna be very tough for him to win the game from here anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can even just play the True Fighting Spirit and go all in. I think that's totally fine.
Oh yeah.
Because at that point, if he had Heroine's Lineage, he should have activated it. So
He would have definitely,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I think we have the clear shot. Yeah, we definitely could have done that cleaner by comboing the blocker, but that's okay. I mean, never punished, right? Never punished. Maybe he's
I mean, yeah, it's not too late now. Oh, maybe it is.
maybe he's got some sort of negate. Oh wow, okay. So he's gonna have to warp a card. Okay, he did warp a card in hand. So yeah, he gets to summon a blocker, which is fine.
Yeah.
Also, one thing to keep in mind, when you attack with a card like True Fighting Spirit, your opponent can counter, and then you can decide whether or not you want to take the life.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so like in this scenario, you could have saved the life, which is which is fine.
All right.
So yeah,
All
he's
right.
basically, I think he's just basically leaving that out as the blocker, and we don't have access to play another guy this turn, right?
No. Yeah, that is us done for the turn.
We may not have used our leader skill. Did we even use our leader skill to put 3
I'm
back?
pretty I'm pretty sure we did, yeah.
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea for regionals to have like a little marker or something that'll tell me if I've
Yeah.
used that leader skill or not, because there were plenty of times I passed the turn and I wasn't sure.
Right, right, like a dice or something. Like I have a friend, yeah, who puts a dice on it when he uses it, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, we're in a very fine spot here.
Okay. So yeah, it's just gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, using a sparking negate on a single damage is kind of awkward because you're kind of doing the damage for them. You kind of want to just combo out of this and then save power burst for like, yeah, if he's gonna play a Raiders here. Oh, he's gonna play a Unite symbol. Okay. But yeah, we have plenty of cards to just combo.
Alright, that'll be a pretty good one to sparking negate then, yeah.
Well, it does 2 individual damage, so it even gets
Oh yeah, it has
awkward
dual attack.
again. Like if it was a double striker, 100%, yeah. But
Okay, so we probably do just want to combo something here then, yeah.
yeah, definitely. I think we want to just stay at 3 as long as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Is it
at
better to
1.
combo from hand in this scenario and keep our
I would
guys on
actually
the board?
I would actually at least combo Ravager just because on our next turn we want to replay it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think combo Ravager's fine. He shouldn't really have anything to remove our board, but just in case he has like Kai or something, comboing from the board is the least greedy play. Yeah, so he's got the 19 dual attack, but yeah, I mean now we can keep our 30Ks on the board. He has to have multiple negates. There's no way he's comboing out of another 30K. So yeah, if you wanted to combo Makika board from hand, I think that's totally fine. Plus, we even have Demigra in hand to play it next turn. Okay, he's comboing 24. So right now, this is actually just easy super combo range.
Okay. Bottom Mecha?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, keep the 2 power bursts. And we
Yeah.
just try to stay at 3 life so we can use both the sparkings if we have to. Ooh.
Ooh.
And then
Okay.
and then in hindsight, we draw another power burst, but that's okay. Both players have seen all 4 super combos. Very interesting.
And this one's 19. Okay.
Yep. Nice easy chump block. Yeah, GG. Can't get to the next turn. But yeah, no, I mean that was good. Yeah, I mean unfortunately we milled 2 demigods super early, but that's the card I'm always thinking about whenever it's like a mid-range control matchup. Where especially like something like this where they have a floodgate that is pretty effective against you, like Vegeta. The earliest you can stick Demigra and just turn it sideways. That's how I think it's most effective against this matchup.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can definitely see the like we were talking about once before. I can definitely see the value of it in some matchups, especially matchups like this one where they're going a bit later. So it definitely has its place. I think 3 especially for the European meta, I think 3 might have been a little much.
Yeah, especially if
Uh,
Europeans like if they just like aggro and you know your area just likes aggro, then that's what I was saying with that and brainwash, right? Like brainwash is better against aggro decks, but Demigra is better against mid range control. So like you kind of
yeah,
have to just like get a feel for what's going to be more popular, and then that's how the ratios apply, right? So like then it'll be like 3 brainwash, 2 Demigra, or vice versa,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Like I think you definitely dedicate 5 slots to those 2 cards, and then you just kind of mix it up depending
Yep.
what your meta kind of looks like. Like if it's all aggro, then I can see a world where 4 and 1 might be correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's
So
why I personally like the one of Toa, Dark Aura Deluge that can pick up 30Ks from the drop. I mean, it's a one of, so it doesn't come up all the time, but you can always grab back a Power Burst if you mill it, so that's always a good thing. And
yeah,
then yeah, it just lets you like pick up Demigrads that you mill or recycle Ravagers in instances where you can't attack, right? So I like it as a one of, but I mean it's a feeling kind of thing, personal preference thing.
yeah. I it's not a card I've tried yet, so I think let's